Antoine Massey. We all heard this story. He's the New Orleans jail escapee that made a video proclaiming his innocence while on the run. And the moment the news hit the internet, the moment that video went viral, I was one of the first people saying he made a critical mistake. Yes, it's true he's defending himself. Yes, it's true he's pleading his case, but he also made a mistake by showing off his background. I mean, the niggas is all in the camera. He got his whole outfit on. He got the little snow boots on. He's showing off his background. He's showing off the decorations. And the whole time the video was playing, I'm thinking to myself, he's stupid as hell. It's $50,000 on your head. That's a lot of money to a lot of people. Don't nobody want to see you free. Everybody trying to cash in. So why would you make that video? And come to find out, his own family called Crime Stoppers and turned in tips. His own family is trying to collect on that $50,000. You know, you got that broke ass cousin. You got auntie living on Section 8. They'd rather have $50,000 than to see you free. That's just the world we living in. So I watched the video. Everybody else was like, oh, he's so cute. He's proclaiming his innocence. I believe him. I'm like, it ain't whether we believe him or not. That's not the point. Why would you upload that video? Why would you show off your backdrop? Because I guarantee you, somebody that knows Antoine Massey recognized that house, and that's exactly what they did. Because the next day, the police raided the house, and what they found in that house is shocking. So I'm going to go ahead and play this news clip, and we're going to come back and talk about it. Y'all know how I do. Let's go.
Now we're told that when police actually arrived to that home that Jasmine just mentioned along Agriculture, they did not find Massey, but what they did find was clothing that they believe that he wore while recording those videos.
So wait a minute, let me stop. Let me get this straight. Antoine Massey uploads a video to IG. He's proclaiming his innocence. He's showing off his background. He got a one-piece onesie on. He got the snow boots on. He looking us in the camera. He's saying, I'm innocent. I've been framed. And the next day, the police hit the house and Massey is long gone. But what they do find is that one-piece jumper he had on, the snow boots, and some drawers. See, I knew Antoine Massey was smarter than he looked. I know he probably shot that video days earlier. Once he got to a new location, he like, okay, let's drop the video. Let me proclaim my innocence. Y'all get what I'm saying? But let's continue watching.
My name is Antoine Massey.
Tuesday, investigators confirmed that the man in this viral video is Antoine Massey, recorded while on the run after his escape from the Orleans Justice Center nearly 3 weeks ago.
It's obviously something he felt the need to do, and as a result, I think it's just going to help. It's going to help law enforcement find him. WDSU has reached out to all agencies, including the FBI, mentioned in the video, to address the allegations Massey makes.
If he's that passionate about fighting his charges, he should come in and go through the
video prompted police to raid a home in the fairgrounds area Monday night.
WDSU reporter Jasmine Franklin is live. Jasmine, you spoke with neighbors who witnessed the whole thing.
Yeah, Sella and Gina, neighbors tell me there was a large police presence outside of that home yesterday evening during the search for inmate Antoine Massey, who's been on the run for nearly 3 weeks.
I immediately ran to my front door. I looked out. I saw lots of cops, detectives in normal clothes with huge guns. I'm assuming it was like AKs.
Natalie Yusei was shocked to see police with weapons drawn right outside of her home Monday evening. This video showing the moments SWAT teams surrounded a home in the fairgrounds area.
And I know that that house has a bunch of ruckus, and I've seen some sketchy things over there. I just never assumed something like this would happen.
Now, let me say this. Antoine Massey escapes New Orleans jail. He's walking around for about 6 to 8 hours. He finally gets on his feet. He goes to this house. He shoots a video. And if you pay attention to what he's wearing, it's like a young teenager outfit, right? He got the little one-piece onesie on. It zips all the way up. You know, he got the little snow boots. He's dressed like a teenager. So I can only assume that a single mother is helping him. She done went to her son's closet, you know, done got his outfits out, than let Massey pick out a few outfits. So I guarantee you it's a single mother who's helping Antoine Massey, and he's wearing her son's clothing in the video. That's my street knowledge. That's what I'm assuming. I'm just being real with y'all, but let's continue.
Where investigators believe Massey recorded this viral video. Family members tipped off police about a location on Agriculture Street, and Monday night around 10 p.m., neighbors say police raided the home.
Wait a minute, let's stop it right there. Did you hear what that news reporter said? She said family members tipped off the police, and that's how they raided their home. So Antoine Massey, I hope you paying attention. 50 bands is on your head. A lot of people's broke. We're doing a recession right now. Eggs is high as hell. Daycare high. You paying damn near $200 a week to send your child to daycare. You don't think people want to cash in on that 50 bands? You see your own family tipped them off. Because I'm going to tell you what happened. You uploaded that video on the internet. You showing off your backdrop, the decorations. It's family members saying, wait a minute, hold up. That's little man house Antoine at. Yeah, that little house on Agriculture where Antoine used to always be posted up at. Yeah, that's that house. And they went behind your back and they tipped the police. Now, you were smart. You were smart enough to drop the video days after you actually shot it, because you was long gone by the time the police got there. All they found was the little clothing you left behind, right? But it's your family members who's turning you in. It's going to be your family members who going to be the downfall. I'm here to say this, bro. You are a wanted fugitive. Your family member low-key washed their hands with you. They like, yeah, Antoine Massey, he tripping. I know he's saying he's innocent, but your family know you better than us. Everybody else is saying, oh, he might be innocent. He might be telling the truth. But Antoine Massey family is saying, hell no. Let's turn him in. Because I guarantee you it's like 3 or 4 family members already talking about what they're going to do with the money. If we turn Antoine Massey in and it's lead to his arrest, we can get 15 bands apiece, you know. I can pay down on a new car, you know. I can go get a new chain, you know. I can get them rims. So they already spending the money in their head because they planning on turning you in. So Antoine Massey, can't trust family. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue.
And I heard when they broke the door. And I could hear it from my back room. So they were loud.
Massey was not inside, but investigators say they recovered the clothes he wore when he recorded the video.
It's a bit shocking because I've been wiring this house for the past 2 weeks.
Right next door, the search for Massey also prompted police to break inside a vacant home, according to an electrician who has been working on this house for 2 weeks.
When I came this morning, I saw the door kicked open, and I called the house owner, and he was trying to search around.
All this while family members beg Massey to turn himself in.
At a press conference Tuesday, we asked Governor Jeff Landry about the now viral video.
He's certainly not innocent for escaping out of jail, okay? And let's just start with that. If you want to plead your innocence, like Colonel Hodges says, there's a court of law that's designed to be able to do that.
It's clear that investigators are doing their job, narrowing down where Massey has been. The question is, when? We don't know when the video was shot. It may be the first time we've seen Massey since this security footage captured him walking through the CBD hours after the brazen escape. Lily Cummings, WWL Louisiana.
Let me say this. Massey, you uploaded this video. Now you got to change your appearance. You can't be walking around looking like that. You got the dreads. You got them in a little ponytail. You got to cut all that off, or at least dye it. Now, you can't do nothing with your face tattoos, but the woman who's hiding you, she better put some foundation on you, put some makeup, and you better stay your butt in the house. But your days is numbered, bro. You ain't got the resources to run. I don't even think you left New Orleans. I'm just being real with you. I think Antoine Massey is still somewhere in New Orleans. I don't think he left Louisiana. I don't think he's trying to come to Texas. He's one of them type of dudes who just gonna jump house to house, lay his head somewhere different every night until he get caught. And I think he's gonna eventually turn himself in. Because a lot of people don't realize running from the police, that takes a toll on you. That takes a toll on your mental health. And at some point, you just get tired. You can't get no job. You know, you become detrimental to everybody. You become a nuisance. You become annoying. Everybody handling you with an attitude. No, you got to send somebody to the store to get cigarettes for you. All that type of crazy stuff, right? So I'm like everybody else. If you say you innocent, I get it. You don't feel like you're going to get a fair shot. I get it. You feel like the New Orleans prison system is corrupt. I get it. But you still going to have to come and face these escape charges. That's 5 to 10 years. They going to hit you with that regardless. So now you just made the matters worse. Because I'm looking at your paperwork. I'm listening to your story. If you felt that strong, you should have at least took it to trial. It seemed like you didn't let it have due process. It seemed like you kind of got antsy. You became impatient and you became scared. You're like, I don't want to go back to jail. And you panicked and ran. Because if your girlfriend is trying to get the charges dropped and she's not cooperating with the state attorney, they probably was going to drop the charges. I'm just being real with you. So I think you kind of jumped the gun, bro. I'm just being honest. Running does nothing. All it does is have some people in the public say they believe you. And other people say, nah, he full of crap. We've seen this story time and time again in the hood. Two couples argue. The boyfriend beat up the girlfriend. He gets arrested. And then days later, the girlfriend have a change of heart. And she try to get the charges dropped. But the state's going to pick them up. That's what a lot of people feel. So I'm looking at this situation. I'm looking at how you carry yourself. Because I'm being honest with you. When you uploaded that video to Instagram, when you uploaded that video on the internet, it made the police look bad, man. You see them in their press conference, they shaking, faces red, they lip is shivering and shit. You know they mad as hell. They're like, man, this dude, man, looks like a fool. A dude with tattoos on his face and dreads, and he real light skinned. We can't find him. You get what I'm saying? And meanwhile, your partner, Derrick Groves, you know, he laying low. Derrick Groves is doing it the right way. Ain't nobody even really talking about Derrick Groves. I don't even know what the nigga look like. Let me look at his picture again. Okay, that's Derrick Groves. I didn't even really know what he looked like. He remained low-key. He stayed out of the headlines. Meanwhile, Antoine Massey is taking over the headlines. You get what I'm saying? And Derrick Groves, he kind of moving around the city as he is. I'm just being real with you. So I know Derrick Groves is happy. He like, yes, Antoine, keep going live. Keep releasing these videos. Keep having everybody talk about you. I'ma lay low, and I'm a full-time murderer. I have nothing to lose. I ain't never getting out. So I agree. Antoine Massey, he jumped the gun when he escaped because he still had a chance to beat his case and come home. Derrick Groves, I see why you ran, bro. Full-time murderer, double life. What the hell you got to lose? So if somebody say, yeah, we gonna break out, if I'm Derrick Groves, I'm the first in line. I'm trying to get smuggled to Mexico. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to get the hell out of Dodge because I can't go back to prison because I know what's in store for me. Life in prison. Then they got me in max security. You get what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, man. And I also heard that the house that they raided, the same house that Antoine Massey shot that video, it's only 3 miles away from the jail. So we thought Antoine Massey was long gone. Then we thought he was in Texas somewhere. You know, we thought he shot that video in a safe, secluded place. But everybody is saying that address is only 3 miles away from the jail. I'm like, damn. This make New Orleans PD look bad as hell. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys feel about it. Do you think Antoine Massey family members was wrong for giving the police a tip? Or do you think they just trying to get that bag? Everybody's struggling. It's the recession. Bills is high. Jobs ain't really paying. So if you part of Antoine Massey family, you'll probably do the same thing. If that is true, let me know in the comment section. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.